Hey guys, welcome back. Right where we left off last time. Doors are done. This time, trims, casings, baseboards. We're going to get all of this done so that we can get the furniture back in here. And you're just in time. I was just about to start with this one. Trim out this door. So let's do that. Let's get started. I'll show you how easy it is. That's all. Why am I still talking? Let's do this. Come on. There we have it. The first door is done. It's that easy, that quick. Now, I know when it comes to casing and trim and baseboards, can sometimes be intimidating because why? Because there's angles involved, and angles can be intimidating, but they're really not, especially in this kind of stuff. It's so quick, so easy. Let me show you how I like to do it. I know there's a bunch of different ways that this can be done, but here's how I do it. Come and take a look at this. What I do normally is, for the casing on the door, I'll measure out this part first. This will be my first piece, and once I get it up there, I just knock in one quick brad nail just to hold it in place, get my level, and from there I can measure my other two pieces, and they're just straight 45-degree angles. That's all you need to do. Set your miter saw to 45 degrees and cut away. And you know what? Cut a little bit big and you can always trim down. Better than cutting short and then you waste a piece. So let's do that. Before I do that, there's one thing I need to do here. I need to cut down, trim back this piece of beam because it sticks out a little bit beyond the shiplap and it won't allow my casing to sit flat against the wall. So I need to go up there, trim that back, and have a nice flush seat for my casing. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Let's go do that. Come on. Alright, now that we've got the beam notched back to be flush with our shiplap, we can go ahead and take our measurements for our top piece of casing from inside to inside of the door frame. Let's check that now. It's 30 and 1/16. So we want to allow basically an extra 1/8 of an inch on each side so we get a little bit of a reveal on the door frame itself. So let's go outside right now. We'll cut that on 45s. I'll show you how to do that. We'll come back in, we'll tack it up, and then we'll get on to our other pieces. Come on. Okay, so I've got my small trim miter saw set up already out here on the deck. I've just got it on the ground because we're just cutting trim. What we want to do, we're going to set up, I've already got it set to 45 degrees. We're going to cut the first 45-degree angle. We're going to turn the miter saw around, so we're cutting 45 degrees the other way, measure out our length, cut our other 45, and we're going to go back inside, tack it up, and get on to the other pieces. So let's go do that. Okay, let's get this top piece on. Yeah, so we just want to tack it on with a couple of nails just so it stays, so we can get our other pieces measured and put in, and then we'll finish nailing it up. Okay, so now that we've got our two sides on, everything's looking good. We've got nice tight 45s. We can finish nailing in that top piece. And that's that. We can move on to some baseboard. All right, we're getting there. We're almost done. Just a few pieces of baseboard left to install. And let's take a quick second now and talk about actually what I'm using for both the casing and the baseboard. They're both products from Mitre's Option M line. Really good stuff. It's all MDF product, easy to cut, easy to work with, easy to install, and it looks so good. So let's finish up and start enjoying this place. Getting there now. All the trim is done. It's looking so good, and now it's time for a little bit of caulking to seal up all the little joints, and we're going to be done. So let's get this out of the way. Let's do it. Okay, trim is done, and as you can see, this part of the renovation's done. We got all the walls done, the shiplap, the doors, the trim, the baseboards, and man, this place is looking so much better than what it looked like before we started with that old wood paneling. As you can see, we got some of the furniture back. We're ready to have some fun here again, but the reno's not done. We have a lot more to do. We've got the kitchen sink to change, the kitchen counters, the vanity in the washroom. We're going to be putting in a new dining room table and a special little treat. We're going to have a little feature wall on the other side of the cottage, but that's coming up in a future episode. So make sure you come back to see all of that and to see the final reveal when I show you everything all done and I can finally relax and enjoy myself. Until then, I'll see you next time.